Hello and welcome to Jurassic YouTube channel. So finally, after almost a wait of 1 year, the UGC NET exam for law paper was conducted on 14th October, second shift. Therefore, I have come up with the analysis of the paper 2, which is law subject, and I will go through the other aspects also, like what will be the expected cutoff, what will be the date for the result declaration, and some more information. Hence, stay connected with this video till the end. Now let us quickly see that what was the overall experience of the students regarding the paper. If I talk about the difficulty level, it was moderate. It wasn't that difficult or different like we have witnessed in the previous year attempt. Second point is that unlike last year, this year the focus was majorly on the core subjects. Of course, the questions from minor acts were present, but the focus was on the core acts, right? Third point is regarding PYQs, right? So there were some questions which were repeated from the past year papers also. So it's a good thing. Fourth point is that paper was little time consuming. The reason to this is that there were statement based questions and somewhere with the tricky language use. So of course it has consumed the time of the aspirants while solving the paper. Fifth point is that one of the positive aspects of the question paper was that there were direct questions which were around 15 to 20%, right? And hence, overall, if I talk about paper 1, right, paper 1, it was little complicated, especially the DI questions that has really bothered the aspirants. Otherwise, overall, if I talk about the question paper, including paper 1 and paper 2 level, it was good. Now let us have a glimpse to some of the questions from core subject. To start with, if I talk about constitution, most of the questions they were based on the conceptual framework. Secondly, if I talk about the judgments, as you know that UGC NET does rarely rely on recent judgments, right? They mostly ask landmark judgments. So for this time, they have asked the landmark judgments which were supposed to be arranged chronologically. Then there were questions related to Article 350, 353 and 338. Second subject is jurisprudence. Under jurisprudence, there was this question related to the schools and which was supposed to be arranged chronologically. Then there was this question related to the theories and which jurist has given that particular theory. Then next is the publications. As you know about the publication, it is quite prominent under the UGC NET exam. They always does ask at least one question from the publication. So this time also they have repeated the same. Then next is the comprehension. So comprehension was asked from the concept of justice. It wasn't related to the global justice or it wasn't related to the John Rawls theory. It was just concept of justice in general, right? And it was simple to solve it. Third one is PIL. Under PIL, you know the importance of cases. So there was this one question related to the cases. And for that, you have to arrange them chronologically. And then the next comprehension, the second comprehension was asked from the PIL, which was based on the concept of pacta sunt servanda. And then there was this question related to NHRC also. The fourth subject is IPC. Under IPC, of course, the general questions were asked, which were with respect to private defenses, theft ingredients, and stalking. Next one is the family law, right? So, general questions were asked with respect to the divorce, adoption, desertion. But one more thing was, which was newly added in the family law question. It was the concept of sariri, right? That what is the concept of sariri under the Muslim law? So this was a new addition which we have witnessed. Last one is the environment. So under environment also, the questions related to the definitions and the conferences, they were prominent, right? On the other hand, if I talk about the minor subjects, nothing extraordinary questions were asked, right? So whatever which has been covered under your syllabus, right, the questions from them have been given under the question paper. Like if I talk about the torts, questions related to the damages, inevitable accident, they were there. Then under a contract, direct questions were asked from void agreement and surety provisions. Then third is the Sale of Goods Act. So there was this example based on the concept of condition and warranty, right? Fourth one is the IPR. Under IPR, so whatever acts has been covered under the IPR, they were supposed to be arranged chronologically, which is also quite simple then. Then trademark features were there, and the question related to the GI producer was also asked. Under Competition Act, functions related to the CCI was there, and the concept of cartel was also there. Under company law, very basic questions were there, like concept of doctrines were there, doctrine of indoor management, and like how many members are present under the private company. So very basic concepts were asked from the company law. Lastly, it's IT Act, right? Information Technology Act. So under this also, not many questions were asked, but I guess there is one question which was related to the match of the following, under which the provisional based questions were there, like under which section e-signature is there, under which section e-contract were there. So all these questions were there under minor subjects. Now the next thing which you might be interested to know is regarding the cutoff expectations, right? So since the level of question paper, it was relatively simple, it was relatively moderate as compared to the previous year attempt. So we can expect that this time the cutoff will be little higher. For JRF, if I talk about the general category, the figures might fall between 68% to 73%. And for NET, it might fall between somewhere 60% to 65%. And for the other reserved categories also, I've mentioned the figures, so you can go through them. Now 2 points with respect to answer key and the result declaration. See, answer key, it might be out by the end of next week, it's apprehended. And if I talk about the result, it might be declared in the month or somewhere between in the month of November to December, right? Not before that. There is one announcement that Jurassic Academy is about to start its new batch for UGC NET 2023. And its enrollment is still on. You will get live lectures on paper 1 and paper 2. You will be provided with a separate study material for paper 1 and paper 2. Right? There are 10 mocks for paper 1 and paper 2 present, each based on the recent year pattern. And additionally, you will get unlimited access of recorded virtual live lectures. And there are more features present under this course. For that, you have to check the link given under the description box. And all these things you are getting at just 990 cost, right? So don't forget to check out this course. Thank you for watching this video. Also, let us know your experience regarding this exam in the comment section box. Please like, share and subscribe Jurassic Academy to get the further updates.